So basically, this is the scenario at the moment. Indeed, Wilsey is on a rampage in the countryside, and Devizes police are going to have to start thinking about how to protect their assets. Indeed, I have an endgame scenario planned for Devizes police and their assets, something I'm not going to reveal over the course of this video diary, indeed. But I do have an endgame planned for Devizes police and various inhabitants of that town who are associated with them. So it's all very interesting to consider, really. Indeed, my head is absolutely spinning this morning. I've just been thinking that I believe that the GRU networks of Russian intelligence wanted me to expose the Donmed cult to cover up for another network. Indeed, they were basically using the Donmed cult as fool guys. So basically, they put it this way, that Woolsey would expose the Donmed cult and the Russian intelligence Illuminati factions would remain concealed. Indeed, the Russian Illuminati factions are some of the strangest Illuminati factions that I've encountered. There are some very strange cults of Russian Illuminists. Indeed, some of the strangest rituals, and just everything is really strange with these networks. But you look at people like Dugin, the SVR chief, and the network that connects to him, one of the networks, the Ul-Hularuddin network that connects to Dugin, and you just think, like, this is a very strange branch of occultism being practiced in the old KGB networks. It's all very interesting. And as I've stated before, Putin is being regularly electroshocked by networks of KGB and Deutsche Verteidigungsdienst agents and GRU agents that surround Putin. Indeed, he's receiving regular electroshock therapy to basically keep him as this vegetable puppet that he is. It's really interesting. If you look at his eyes, you can see that he's undergoing electroshock therapy. That's all very interesting to consider. Indeed. I'm thinking about a lot of things at the moment. Indeed, psychopolitics seems to be my main theory at the moment. Indeed, I've been gradually examining psychopolitics throughout the course of this video diary, and I do believe that the psychiatrists are all connected to the intelligence agencies, and the only real purpose of psychiatry is to dominate the schizophrenic, indeed, to basically persecute the schizophrenic. The whole point of psychiatry is intelligence operatives attempting to contain people that are dangerous to the intelligence agencies. Indeed, the schizophrenics are the most dangerous people to the intelligence agencies in the whole society. And what would happen if the schizophrenics all started coming together with networks of sane people around them to keep them safe, and started hatching a plan against the intelligence networks that are running the show? Indeed, this may indeed tie in with my endgame for Devizes police and their associates and their assets and their networks, basically. So I guess we're going to have to see how this works out. Indeed, I am on the rampage in the countryside again, which is just the way I like it. Indeed, it all seems very interesting that the Russian intelligence services would use me to expose the Donmed cult, to conceal their own networks. The only problem was that I wasn't going along with the agenda, and I started connecting the Donmed cult to several Russian networks. Indeed, Putin is himself an initiated Donmed cultist. Through his mother's bloodline, Putin is a Frankist, and therefore a Donmed cult operative. Granted, he's under electroshock and is a puppet, but he is a Donmed cult Frankist. And he has no foreskin. So it's 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 all very interesting to consider in regards to the situation. Indeed, the Russian military is not powerful enough to fight the West at all. So there are various techniques being used by GRU and SVR networks regarding hybrid warfare mechanisms. However, British intelligence are just as much to blame, if not even more to blame, for the situation in the United Kingdom. Indeed, I'd even go so far as to say that Russia is a bit of a paper tiger. Indeed, judging by various conflicts over the 20th century and the 21st century, the Russian military really isn't all that. So it's very interesting indeed. Certain networks of Russian intelligence are incredibly slick. And as the saying goes in the spy game, whereas an American spy lies once, a British spy lies twice, a Russian spy lies 10 times. So it's all very interesting to look at the perspectives of intelligence agencies by their ethnicity, really. It's interesting to consider how different intelligence agencies work. And yeah, so you have to consider the fact that Russian intelligence wanted me to expose the Dom cult to cover up for another network that were like lurking in the shadows behind them. Indeed, the Illuminist networks always dangle out the Hebrew networks to conceal other networks, which is all very interesting to consider. Indeed, I don't think that the Russian intelligence services counted on the fact that I knew that Putin was a Frankist. So I guess they kind of shot themselves in the foot by basically expecting me to expose the Dom cult to cover up for Russian intelligence networks, and instead I went straight for one of their chiefs, basically. And this always seems to be the case. Every network that tries to use and manipulate me, I end up kind of doing something that basically blows open a can of worms regarding certain things they didn't want exposed, or tracing the networks up to the source. Indeed, I'm theorizing more and more about the British intelligence structure. As I've stated, there is the British intelligence structures, visible ones, i.e. MI5 and MI6, and the police, and these seem to be run by basically a network of Masonic lodges. But there is a higher network above this intelligence police Masonic strata. There is a higher network above them. And I'm still trying to really work out about these networks. Indeed, it seems there are some very strange goings on with these networks. Indeed, believing that they are in connection with Sirius and this kind of stuff. And the details of these networks are really a bit murky. And indeed, it's very difficult to find out information about these networks in the public domain. So I have to operate from my own knowledge of these people and my own experiences with these people and the frequencies I'm receiving. It is very interesting to consider that the beams are beginning to die down a little bit the last couple of days. I'm not entirely sure why, but it has happened before, and then the beams start up again. Indeed, I'm already feeling a little bit nauseous making this video because certain beams are being put through my webcam that cause me to become nauseous. Indeed, I believe that the intelligence services are counting on me having a mental breakdown, and then suddenly I will be incarcerated in a psychiatric hospital, and all of this will be buried. Indeed, it's all really quite scary. But this is psychopolitics. Indeed, the intelligence agencies hate schizophrenics, so they use their legions of psychiatrists to patronize, belittle, bully, medicate, and dominate the schizophrenics. Indeed, this is exactly what is going on. Psychiatrists are a very evil bunch of people. And they also don't know anything about what it's like to be a paranoid schizophrenic. They have no idea at all what is going on in the mind of a paranoid schizophrenic. And I think this is what scares them. So all they do is try and force you into activities that, as a paranoid schizophrenic, you don't really want to do, or some kind of employment which, as a paranoid schizophrenic, you don't want to do and should not be expected to do. Indeed, schizophrenics are basically the only employment that schizophrenics should have is some sort of intelligence work. But the intelligence services are too scared of paranoid schizophrenics being security risks that this is not going to happen. And due to an ongoing streak of sanism within the intelligence services, indeed, they are terrified of paranoid schizophrenics. And indeed, for the moment, I'm just going to continue to my rampage across the countryside, so to speak, and I'm going to continue plotting my end game for Devise's police, which should really be rather interesting indeed. Anyway, I'm feeling too nauseous and my head's beginning to hurt, so I'm going to leave it there for now.